What is up, Saints? I'm back with another Christian Man Reacts video, where if you've been watching, you know the intent of my content is to present good and wholesome entertainment. Whether or not I do, that's up to you. Alright, so we're back again, and I got the black hat on, so that means we're going to be looking at some comedy. And I've mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of stand-up. I kind of found that one guy last time that was hilarious, and so I almost just wanted to go on a spree and just watch a bunch of his. And but I don't want to limit myself, because I'm sure there's funny people out there that I'd be missing out on. So we're gonna try some other things, and this week, going in a different direction. We're going to be looking at a female stand-up comedian. Now, I've never been a big fan of female comedians, and that's not like a sexist or a chauvinistic thing. It's just I don't I haven't had an appreciation for their humor, like they're coming from a different spot than I'm coming from. Like I'm a fan of slapstick. Three Stooges, that kind of stuff, is hilarious to me. Like Kevin James, things like that, and Jim Carrey, that kind of thing. But and usually women don't find that stuff funny at all. They think it's stupid, and so they just have a different sense of humor and a different way to view the world. They have different thoughts than men. That's the way the Lord made it. He made us, two equal parts of a whole, but those parts are different. And so there's different thoughts, different, they see things differently. They're going to find things different, find humor in different things than I normally would. And so I haven't really found, I'm trying to think of any Christian comedians, even in my lost life, or not Christian comedians, women comedians, that I liked. And I think, I can't think of too many. It's just not there. Roseanne Barr, maybe back in the day with the Roseanne show. I remember my brother really liked that show, but I was more a fan of the other characters than I was Roseanne. And yeah, so I guess this is gonna be new for me. I've never heard a female Christian comedian that I'm aware of. So I'm excited. I hope it's hilarious. I hope this just gives me a new avenue, new things to look at, and we'll check it out together. So, I got the Polar Seltzer water, black cherry flavor, so we're ready to go. Let's do this. All right, so we got here. This lady's called Chonda Pierce. Never heard of her. No idea who she is. She's got a big crowd here. People are already laughing. She just walked out on the stage, so. It says here, Christian clean stand-up comedian, laugh with funny female comedian part 1. Kind of a generic title, but I do that with my videos too. So all right, let's check it out. Let's see what she's got. Man, she's getting big cheers. She must be well known. People are digging her. They're excited to hear her. That gives me some hope here.
Girl, you are working it. Oh my stars, you look beautiful. This is the perfect night for a girl talk. But honey, I am a professional talker. I could talk here for hours and hours and days. Let me tell you, this is the truth. I was over at my mother's house, because that's what you do when people pass away. I don't know if y'all know this. My mother passed away this year, so I was over rifling through her stuff. This is what you do when people die. You sneak over there and see their stuff. I was really over there just trying to find my birth certificate. Or the president's.
Oh. This must have been during the Obama area. That was a dig on Obama. I like it.
Look. Three little Democrats going, oh, is this what this is going to be about? Yes. Honey. But I'm telling you something, when girls get together, we're going to talk about everything. And we're going to talk about everything tonight. And I'm telling you, I was over there looking for my birth certificate or the president's because I'm getting a little desperate to wonder how in the world did this man get this job. Only because of this, this is what's so funny. And I don't pick on, right now, right up front, I don't want to.
I'm going to interject some seriousness here. So when Obama was elected, many conservatives and Christians were upset. Like, how could that be? We looked at it like, how could we elect a Muslim into office so soon after 9/11? How did America do that? You know what we didn't do? We didn't riot. We didn't throw fits. We didn't go to the streets and burn things. We didn't complain non-stop, loudly, with violent rhetoric for 3.5 years. So you'll notice I'm making the comparison because now the left despises the fact that Trump was elected. And they're looking at that going, how can this be? How did this happen? I can't believe this rich white celebrity was elected. How could this happen? This man who talks about building a wall, surely he must be racist. So like, how did they respond? They've thrown a non-stop fit for 3.5 years and brought this country to the brink of destruction. Just causing chaos out in the streets, just rampaging online. I suppose the big problem is they got the media. The conservative voice is pretty silent in the world of mass media, so they've got the media, and that just amplifies it. But enough seriousness. Let's get back to comedy.
Pick on you if we're not of the same political persuasion, because I think you could still be a Democrat and go to heaven if you want to risk it. Oh, hush. No, I was really over there to find my own birth certificate because I just want to see if I really was my mama's. Of course, I could look in the mirror and tell you I'm hers. It's like the older you get, the more you look just like her, you act just like her. Don't be saying yes, girl. Shut the front door. The other day, when I get discouraged about losing my mama, I woke up, my hair was matted to my head from my Aquanet. My Sarah Coventry jewelry had flipped around behind my neck. And I took a picture of myself on my cell phone to send to my brother and said, she lives. I look just like her. For heaven's sakes. And the funniest thing, at her house, I found a little shoebox full of all my report cards. I don't know why she kept mine. Maybe she just needed some reinforcement or something. Some proof that I had tried to have an education.
Why do parents do that? Like, you're ever gonna need that stuff. Like, it's ever gonna be like, oh, what was his grades in 3rd grade? Why do they? I suppose there's that sentimental thing, but come on, how often are you gonna get a box and go through? Well, I take that back. My mom does that quite frequently. I'm the opposite, man. I get like a birthday card or a Christmas card. Immediately, as soon as I'm done reading it, I'm thinking, how long do I have to hold on to this? Like, what's the requirement? Like, I truly appreciate that somebody was thinking of me, that somebody loves me and that sent this to me. But it's been read, it's done. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
All my report cards were in one little shoebox, and they were like, Chonda would be a better student if she didn't talk so much in class. Chonda didn't know her spelling today because she talked to her friends too much. Chonda didn't know her times table because she talked to everyone all day in class. I started to load up a few of my DVDs and send them to my old teachers. I was just going to tell him I think you almost squelched my ministry. Of course, let's don't blame this on the Lord. I think there's a lot of ministries out there he doesn't want anything to do with. I saw a few on TV this week. I'm pretty sure the Lord was standing behind him going,
I don't know what she's referring to. I guess that's the problem with
I think that's funny.
current events
so funny.
comedy.
The weirdest thing is as you're talking to different people and I'm seeing all these beautiful, beautiful female faces, there's like 1, 2, 4 terrified men. You dudes look really out of place. Especially you with your little sunglasses on your forehead. Did you know that we're trying to record this thing? You want to take those stupid glasses off your head? Oh, man, is it covering up a little something missing or something? I know y'all go to great lengths trying to stay young. Men are so funny when they show up these things. It's very obvious that you lost a bet. What, your GPS broken or something? Can't find your way back home? Did you know that this was a concert that said girl talk? Were you trying to meet women or you just... White shirt, he looks terrified. He's even got a terrified laugh. I love it when I get to pick on people I know. And I'm not going to tell you how I know him. Some things is none of your stinking business. Although I think it was my school bus driver or something at one time. He could probably tell you how talkative I really was. Now, you know, it's so funny because there's just a lingo when girls get together and we talk to each other. There's a lingo that men just can't understand. There's things that men would never say to other men. If a men got in a group of their buddies, nobody's going to look at one another and go, do these pants make me look fat? It just doesn't happen. No man looks to another bunch of men and go, let's all go to the potty real quick. I don't even know why we all go to the potty together. I'm not sure. It could be to hold on to the skinny girl under the hand dryer. Have you seen the hand dryer thing? Okay, they got this new hand dryer at the airport. I put my hand in there. All the skin was blown back. You can see every bone and the cartilage. You pull it out and it's like 2 sizes smaller. Then for the next 30 minutes, I try to figure out how to get my face in there. I could just reposition some of this skin, cellulite. You know, and we go for waxings. Men, you don't see a bunch of men lining up for a good wax, and I got a girlfriend talked me into the bikini wax. I just did the skirt wax. At my age, that's really all that matters. You don't see a bunch of men waxing anything. Nobody shows up with candle wax, drips it across his mustache, and rips it off. Marines won't even do that. Good Lord have mercy, and they think they're so tough. And if one more man comes up to me and says, well, I passed a kidney stone, that's the same thing as giving birth. No. No, it's not. because you don't get up and have to change the diaper of the kidney stone at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Why did YouTube start doing
After
this?
you gave birth to the little thing.
Putting up these previews
Lord
before the
have mercy.
video's over. I don't know why YouTube does that. It's kind of irritating. Maybe somebody can tell me how to. I'm sure there's an option to turn those off, but it was distracting. Anyways, that was that. That was Christian comedian, and yeah, you know, she had some funny lines. I liked when she was getting into the political stuff. Like, it would have been cool if she would have stuck with that. Like, when you start talking about personal things and, like, current events, it's hard to relate to. Like, if I knew what her mom looked like, her mom jokes would have been funnier. Or if I knew what she was referencing in pop culture, it would have been funnier. Or if I could have seen the guys that she was picking on in the audience, it would have been funnier. I suppose there's something about being live. Like, one thing that always irritates me, I'm just going to throw this out here, is that I feel like people just laugh because other people laugh. Like, and I think, like, advertisers or shows know that. You ever watch a really, really cheesy show and they got those laugh tracks built in? And, like, I've noticed, like, if there's laughter and you're like, oh, haha, and then you stop and you go, wait a minute, there was nothing funny there. That joke wasn't even funny. Why am I laughing? It's like the peer pressure. And so I suppose in, like, a live crowd, like, people just laugh, and so you laugh, but, like, I try to avoid that. Maybe I'm just stubborn, you know. I don't want to be fake, you know. I don't want to just laugh at something that ain't funny. I want to think it through, you know. Was that funny? And if it's funny, then I'll laugh. That there was, yeah, it wasn't, you know, wasn't my taste. I'd say I'd give it a 4 out of 10, but anyways, I guess that's what I got for you today. And Lord willing, we'll talk to you next time. As always, I love you guys. Later.